Welcome to episode 8 of my Draconian Necromancer series, where I do nothing for 20 turns to give my 5 allied Emperor level AI opponents a head start before I actually start to move and battle and do stuff that will help me beat them eventually. So, it's been a while. It's now turn 45 because most of the stuff I've been doing is pretty standard. I'm not doing novel things that have been worth showing in terms of battles or movement or anything like that. So last time we checked in was turn 39. It's now 6 turns later. So what has happened? We've got our thing up here. Hero keep trying to join, keep turning him down, because again, I'm just sticking with those 2 heroes. Some items, hero level ups, winning a bunch of battles. More items, hero leveling up, lots of battles. I finally meet my opponents. So here they are. I've met all of them, and we'll go into diplomacy and show you who they are. And I knew who they would be in advance because I pre-selected them to be a very hard set of opponents. So yeah, just lots of battles. So let's talk about what it's looking like. So again, I had my secondary hero come up this way, and they're flowing this way now. My main hero is about here, having come down through here, and is moving to the right. We picked up a Dwarf Firstborn, which is nice and super tanky in ghoul form. Got a secondary army I'm starting to build. Sent an army underground here. Captured this city. These all heading to the right, sending this Dire Bear to join them. And float up through here. And so have another stack here that's going to clear out this stuff and come back this way. Pop down from the overground. I'm trying to now, whenever I ghoul someone who's floating or flying, I'm trying to put them in stacks together so they can roam very quickly. So I try and let my floating and flying units become their own stacks without hero leadership. The tricky thing is you just need a healer, and flying floating healers are tough to come by, but I'm starting my first stack here and going to use it to explore the underground. Pop down here briefly as well. What else? Here's something that's interesting. So where we're at here, Whispering Rocks, so I'm getting closer and closer to be able to do tier 4, but I've built a lot of stuff. It's plus 20 gold, hard to pass up. Plus 20 production is an essential. Plus 20 mana, plus 20 wisdom, just really, really helpful stuff. But finally working towards T4s. So this guy's got up to gold, has their own stack. Cleared up this area up here. Yep. So what should we talk about? So we've got this. So you've got Draconian Sorcerer with lots of flame action, which necromancers like myself don't like. High Elf with some holy magic stuff going on. Tigran Rogue is a pretty effective combination. It's got some fire. Orc Warlord hits like a brick with those high tier units and lots of fire. And here, got some fire action on the Dwarf Dreadnought, which is also a strong combination. So I tried to create a set of opponents who magically and by race class combinations would be producing units that tend to make life hard for Necromancer. And let's review. So now that I've met the opponents, I can see what they're running. You can see I have 3 Banshees up and running in different places. Currently I have Whisperers of the Fallen, though they're going to disjunct that super soon, I'm sure. Still just 2 heroes getting up there in levels. Let's take a peek. So still kind of lowish with stats, but these are typical. Fire protection is pretty high. Spirit, I could bump up if I just put this on here and move something else. Actually got some shock protection, which is pretty rare. The blinding aura is nice when defending. and I'm hoping to start forging and sending out some good items soon, but I'm trying to do what I can. Let's look at the other hero. So 70, 14, 12, so I'll bump this up a little bit. Got flying capability on them. A little bit of defense, defense resistance, defense, a little bit of range damage, hit points, fire protection, so nothing too impressive here yet. Spirit weakness is unfortunate. So yeah, hoping to forge some items soon. Passing some stuff around. Got lots of items because there's only 2 leaders, and I haven't been in a position to meet enemy heroes and to start ghouling enemy heroes, which is the only way I can expand beyond these 2. Okay. My leaders, you can see that I've created plenty of independent 6-person stacks. I don't tend to cluster them with multiple groups of 6 to do stuff at this point. I just have to be disciplined enough. But you can typically see I've got a heavy hitter unit with at least 2 healers, sometimes 3 healers, and ideally one of them is always a reanimator to help manage cadaver raising and stuff like that. But you can see some of these main stacks that are doing work. My flying stack here, and just some. So I did here. I did pick up a Mana Core Rider from the dungeon down here. Googling that, which is really useful. I picked up 2 Watchers, which I love. These are excellent long range units. Really like them. I have a few builders out to be building structures like this to capture important resources. And whenever I'm cadavering units, I'm sending the cadavers out to help me explore the map and reduce the fog. Again, my city's really not impressive, right? I'm not building a lot of infrastructure. Flashden, I'm trying to build up, of course. Here, trying to get some additional structures within it. So you can see the type of stuff. Oftentimes I'll build Harvesters Guild. Sometimes I'll be doing observatories. I'm producing a few more reanimators to swell my ranks because I love having plenty of reanimators for my armies. Governance, where are we at? We're just here. It's pretty slow. And we can see who has what stuff, and the only thing I have is Prime Evil. So that's all we've got to talk about. What am I working on? We haven't talked about research in a while. So what is new here? Not much really new here. Not much new here either. So, Healers of the Dead I got super early. That I got super early. That I got mid-tier early, mid-tier early, mid-tier early. So I did research Deathbringers, and I'm a pretty good clip. I went through Bone Collectors, and now I'm working towards Dread Reapers, which I will start to summon in earnest and stop summoning these instead. Yep, so I think that is it. So that concludes episode 8, and I'll see you in episode 9 a few turns from now.